going, everybody? Welcome to JRsCorner. I am JR. Today we are in Felton, Pennsylvania. Took an all-night flight from Arizona to Newark, New Jersey. Drove all morning, and now I'm in Felton, Pennsylvania because I bought another TL. This is a 2006 Acura TL base model 3.2 liter manual 6-speed transmission, and I'm really excited about this one because in the short time I've gotten to drive it, she is a ripper. So what we're going to do is we're going to drive it home over the next few days. I'm going to try to do it a little bit differently than my last video, just because I want to mix it up. Want to, I don't know, make it different. Make it maybe not quite as long. Maybe make it a little bit more about the car, and just kind of see where the adventure takes us. So buckle up, sit down, grab some popcorn, hit the like and subscribe and notification button, all those, boop, 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 whatever, and let's put on a show. Hope you enjoy. Everybody, we are back. I'm in Pennsylvania. Happened to catch some snow. There's the old TL right there that I just bought. Trying to give myself a chance to walk it off a little bit, get some exercise, and you know, driving some snowy weather. Can't wait to get home and get all the snow and salt and crap off my car that I just bought. Anyways, okay guys, I'm freezing my butt off. It's cold. I got like goosebumps on my arm. It's snowing. I left my sweatshirt in the car. But it wouldn't be me and one of my videos if I didn't show you this. The old girl Colt Pro Shop at Lucas Oil Stadium. I'm not gonna go into the details of it like I did on my last one, but wanted to share with you. I'm trying not to get hit by cars. Wanted to share with you that, and you know, just trying to get a few sights in before I have to hit the road. I actually should have hit the road already, but you know, I gotta enjoy it while I can. So couple of things to note as of right now. Let me just show you. So first of all, she does have about 210,000 miles on her. She had 209, 900 or so when I picked her up yesterday. The cluster's a little bit differently than the newer TLs, which is kind of cool. It's definitely different than my 08 was, and it's different than my 07 Type S. Even though there's an obvious difference with the red versus the blue, but I actually kind of like it. Check this out. I'm going to shut this off real fast, because when you get in the car, that's how that looks. Isn't that sick? All right. Next thing is this cruise button right here. If you look at the dashboard when I hit it, doesn't stay on, and that's annoying. So I gotta fix that. It shouldn't be too bad. The other thing was, because it's an older TL, it doesn't have automatic headlights. And then I get this weird error, tape error. So I usually have just been hitting the eject, and that makes it go away. Oh, a couple of these lights in here are burned out. I noticed that last night when I was driving. Look like the dashboard is a little bit cracked, so I am going to need to get a dash mat. But the seats are in pretty good shape. You know, I got some of my crap sitting on this seat, and some on this, you know, my seat that I'm on. And, you know, all in all, it's not bad at all. So so the TPMS thing that I just showed you, that's obviously an issue. I don't know, it's fine for like 10 minutes, and then that light comes on, and then it says that there's nothing there. Now, I don't know if that's the module or if it's the actual sensors, like if all of them are maybe low on battery or batteries are bad, I don't know. But it goes away, and then it doesn't give you any readings for any of the wheels. So that's obviously something I'm going to address. I don't know if you can tell, because I'm still driving in the snow. See the snow? Snow. It's not snowing really hard right now, but the road is wet, so I don't know if you can hear me very well. But there's also a whine. Can you hear the whine? I don't know if you can or not. But I don't know if it's the tires or if I have a bigger issue. I'm assuming it's the tires. But I could also possibly have like a wheel bearing. For now, though, I'm just gonna assume the tires are wore funny. They're noisy. They're really noisy. And I looked at the tires, they're Michelin's, and Michelin's are usually really, really quiet. So I don't know why they'd be noisy. I'm not getting any like side-to-side noise that you would get from like a wheel bearing, for example. So I'm leaning more towards tires. Just a funny wear pattern or whatever. But they all seem like they're in pretty good shape. So I don't know. We'll look into that a little bit more. So yeah, it's a great car, and we just need to get it home and be able to get it looked over real good, and make sure we get all the stuff ironed out so that it's good for a long time to come. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, everybody, how's it going? Made a quick pit stop. As you can see, the snow has subsided. It's still kind of chilly, and there's a breeze. And as soon as I see that, I see a couple snowflakes hit my phone. So, anyways, I am standing next to my... You know how the monoliths that have been reported all over, like there was one in Moab and one in like Europe. I don't know. Whatever. I found my own. See, it's kind of right here. Actually, it's not a monolith at all. It's actually Gateway Arch. Now, Gateway Arch is known as the gateway to the west. If you look clear at the top there, you can see there are some windows. Those are actually like big windows, but they're pretty far away. So it was known as the gateway to the west, and in many instances or cases, or I guess opinions, it is the the dividing line between Western and Eastern, the United States. The other piece of that determines West versus East is right in front of me. I'm going to show that to you. So I got the arch right here. You see it right there. It's nice and big, huge, tall thing. You can see it for forever around. The other piece of this, and it's freaking cold, my hands are freezing, is this. This right here is the Mississippi River. You even got yourself a nice riverboat. So this not only divides Missouri and Illinois. Illinois is over there on the other side, but east and west of the United States. Okay, so I'm down right here by the river. I don't know what this chain goes to right here, but it basically goes like from the road over into the water. See it? I don't know what that goes to. Now, they've switched it up a little bit, it looks like, since the last time I was down here. But they used to have these big doors on each side that they could close, because the Mississippi River can flood, and the water can come clear up here pretty high. So one of the ways that they measure that, or measure how high the river is right here. They have this big retaining wall, and it goes all the way down, but then it's got like, okay, so if it's this high, then you'd be that many feet above normal, and it goes pretty high up there. I mean, you can see that it's, just to put it into perspective, I'm standing down some stairs. So, I mean, it's right here by the arch. So if this was flooded, it still wouldn't flood the arch, because once you get up here a little further, there's even more stairs. So, pretty crazy, kind of cool. But Mississippi River, ladies and gents, Gateway Arch, and St. Louis. So come check it out sometime if you've never been here. It's pretty cool. All right, ladies and gents, boys and girls. Woke up this morning in Oklahoma City. It's a nice sunny day, so I busted out my shorts. It's been nice to get out of that snow. I already washed my car, got the all the salt washed off of her. She was pretty gross. Still in Oklahoma for another, oh, I don't know, half hour or so. But Oklahoma, flat. It's really flat. You can kind of see every which way. Pretty flat. So, you know, it's Oklahoma. Car's been doing really good. No problems. One got her washed up, so she's looking kind of clean. Ooh, doggy. She looks purty. My temp tag's about ready to fall off though, because it's gotten wet a few times. But, you know, we'll just keep it moving and see if we can get home today. See if we can make that happen. But I'm gonna go on some time lapse here for a bit and show you a little bit of Oklahoma and maybe even a little bit of Texas, and let's keep it moving. Every freaking time I go to record this, so you can hear it, it doesn't do it. But when the camera's not on it, it's doing it like crazy. Freaking stupid.
Way back home to you.
All right, what's going on, everybody? I am in windy. Close this door. Ugh. I am in windy Oklahoma, right on the, I don't know if you can see that, Texas state line. Look, really, I'm like on the line right now. Okay, so let me give you some stats here. For my car, I've got 911 miles to go, and that's about 12, almost 13 hours. And so I've gone 300 miles or so shy of 2,000. But I will definitely hit the 2,000 mark today. I'm also going to push well past it. big cities that I got to go through still are Amarillo, which, I mean, I guess it's not really a big city, but Amarillo, Albuquerque, New Mexico, and then once I get to Albuquerque and I get over into Arizona, it's cutting through some mountains and stuff to get down into Phoenix. So we'll get that done. But you know, at the end of the day, really, enough talking. It's time to get to driving. Let's go. Okay, everybody, so let me just interject into this real fast because something happened here that I had video of and I can't find it. So just wanted to explain this next piece of footage before it plays so that you understand what you're looking at. So what I did is I stopped by Cadillac Ranch, which if you don't know, Google it. It's a cool place. Everybody goes there and spray paints some cars. There's a bunch of Cadillacs nose down in the ground. And it's a pretty common place to, you know, pretty popular place to stop at when you're in the Amarillo area in Texas. And I decided, because the last year when I was here, I had bought a drone and I was going to get it out at Cadillac Ranch and fly it. And it didn't happen because I didn't know what I was doing yet. So this time I was like, I'm doing it. But as you can see, it's kind of windy. And as soon as I took off, the wind grabbed my drone and it started just taking it. Like I couldn't control it. And for a minute there, I got it to a point where I kind of had control. I kind of could get some elevation, and I started to be able to get it to move in, like zoom in the way I wanted it to. But as soon as things started going well, they stopped going well. Because as soon as this video cuts off, I lost complete connection with the drone, and the wind grabbed it and just took off with it. And I mean, it was pretty windy. That's my own fault. But if you've ever been to Cadillac Ranch, behind what you see on that camera, it's all just filled. Like dirt farmer field. It looks like it's been tilled with a tractor field. And it goes for a while. And I'm sitting there looking for my drone. I can kind of see it in the sky, but then I lose it. And I got so far away from me, so high up in the air, I had no control over it, that I just kind of had to, like, whatever happens, happens, I guess, right? And so I let it go, and I'm sitting there, like, looking into the sun, trying to see this stupid thing. I probably walked, like, probably close to a mile, maybe half a mile. I don't know. I mean, that's a big difference, but I walked quite a ways through this stupid field. Just the wind just took it, right? And I finally got to a point where I was like, you know what? If I can get my remote to sync with it again, the only thing I wanted to do was go down. So that's what I did. I just held down on my drone, on the controller, and it took a little bit, and I'm sitting there just walking, kind of beelining the direction that it's going. Eventually I just saw it hit the dirt. So I got to it, and a couple of the motors were still turning, a couple of them weren't, and it had dug a little hole in the ground where the blades were spinning. And then I had to pull the battery to get it to turn off without getting my fingers cut off, because those blades hurt. And then I turned around and looked, and I was so far away from my car or Cadillac Ranch or whatever. But anyways, it was a fun time. Don't fly your drone in the wind.
I think it's recording.
Should say on the front.
No, it is.
That's what I...
Thumbs up, let's do this. Girl, don't let me down.